It's been 17 years since the Field of Modifieds has invaded the Track of Champions for a 200-lap event known as the Fonda 200. But this weekend, September 26th through the 28th, 2019, the Fonda 200 will make its 17-year long-awaited return to the Fonda Speedway. Today here at TNT Motorsports Network and KEMMO are going to bring you everything you need to know before the 2019 running of the Fonda 200.
Before we get into any details about this weekend, let's take a look at your past winners of this historical 200-lap race at Fonda Speedway. The inaugural running was in 1955, won by Junior Johnson. In 1964, Bill Wimble took the win in this event. The Silver Fox, David Pearson, took the win in 1966. Your seven-time NASCAR champion, the King, Richard Petty, won in back-to-back years of 1967 and 68. Lou Lazzaro has picked up the win in 1969. Harry Peak in 1970. Charlie Rudolph, in relation to current Super Dirt Car Series driver Eric Rudolph, has picked up 2 wins in this event in 1983 and 85. Sensational Jimmy Horn has picked up wins in 1984 and 1994. The legendary Jumpin' Jack Johnson's picked up wins in 1986 and 1988. Kenny Brightbill's picked up the win in 1987. Mike Romano won in 1989. Doug Hoffman is a 3-time Fonda 200 champion, winning in 1990, 91, and 2001. Bob McCready has picked up back-to-back wins in 1992 and 93. The Jersey Jet Brett Hearn is the most winningest driver of the 200-lap race, winning 4 times in 1995, 97, 98, and the most recent running in 2002. Steve Payne has picked up the win in 1999, and Kenny Trema has won in 2000. The years marked with asterisks means they were NASCAR Grand National Series sanctioned races back in the 50s and 60s.
Let's take a look at your 2019 Fonda 200 event schedule.
On Friday, September 27th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, pit gates will open for the drivers. And then at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, it's the grandstand gates opening up for the fans. At 5:45 p.m., hot laps are set to take the green, with racing starting at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time with the Patriot Sprint Tour. The Sunoco Modified Fonda 200 qualifying heats only. And then we have the Pro Stocks in action with $1,000 to win. The Street Stocks having $500 to win as well. And the 4-cylinder Cruisers will also take action.
Saturday, September 28th, 2019 will see the long-awaited 17-year return of the Fonda 200. At 1 p.m., the pit gates will open, 2 p.m., grandstands open to the fans, and at 5 p.m., the hot laps hit the track. 6 p.m., the green flag will fly in all of your night's racing action. The Sunoco Modifieds will run their last chance qualifiers and will roll right into the Crate 602 Sportsman's with a $1,500 to win feature, and then it's off to the 2019 Fonda 200 with $53,000 going to the winner.
Let's take a look at your modified entry list here for the Fonda 200 this weekend, along with their 2019 accolades from the Track of Champions, anything related to the American Racer Cup, and the Short Track Super Series.
Driving the number 1 IMEH entry is going to be Darwin Green.
In the Glove City Transportation, Jake Spraker's used cars. Number 1J, it's the Flying Squirrel, Rocky Warner. Warner has picked up the 2019 Sunoco Modified Track Championship in only his second year of modified competition. And he's by winning 5 times at the Track of Champions on May 11th, 18th, June 22nd, and 29th, and July 27th. He is also your 2019 Palmer Service Center Modified Track Champion at Glen Ridge Motorsports Park.
Driving the number 1Z Corpac Merchandising 1ZT's Hallmark entry, it's Fonda's fastest mom, Jessica Friesen.
In the Costa's Auto Body and Towing, number 02 is Corey Costa.
Then for the number 2A Conestoga Valley Custom Kitchens Incorporated Reed Auto and Truck Service entry, it's your Freedom of 76 winner from Grandview Speedway, Mike Guler.
In the BBL Company's number 3D, it's Matty D. Matt DiLorenzo.
And Matt's teammate in the BBL Company ShopRite number 3G, that's Brian Gleason.
In the Fox Garrity Asphalt Reclaiming number 4, it's the Wild Child, Andy Pichetti, who won the Short Track Super Series Battle of the Bull Ring at Accord Speedway on July 9th.
Driving the number 6H Apollo Northeast Sales and Service Mason General Contractor, it's the Apollo Rocket, Josh Hohenforst, who won his first modified race on September 8th in the vended Fonda 200 qualifier from the Glen Ridge Motorsports Park.
In the St. Lawrence Radiology number 7MM, it's Mike Maresca picking up one feature win at Fonda back on July 13th.
Driving the number 9, it's going to be Vinny Visconti.
In the Hurlock Auto and Speed Supply number 9S, it's Superman Matt Shepard, who's picked up Short Track Super Series wins on April 7th in the Hard Clay Open at Orange County Fair Speedway. Also on April 30th, picking up the Short Track Super Series Diamond State 50 at Delaware International Speedway. He has also picked up on June 4th the Short Track Super Series win in the Anthracite Assault at Big Diamond Speedway. He is also a feature winner at Fonda on April 27th, picking up the season opening win by beating out Stuart Friesen in the closing laps. He is also the 2019 Outlaw Speedway Modified Track Champion and your 2019 American Racer Cup Champion.
Driving the number 9X entry, it's going to be Jim Introne Jr.
In the bestrateforyou.com, check it out. It's Dylan Scribner in the number 10S.
For the number 14 NY Chesapeake Paving entry, it's Daniel Johnson.
In the Grim G Construction number 15, it's Afton Motorsports Park Track regular Brett Tonkin.
Driving the number 16 Performance Signs entry, it's Aaron Jacobs.
In the Wendy sponsored number 17, it's Emil Reckner.
Driving the number 18 Graham Racing entry, it's your speed showcase from Port Royal Speedway winner back in March, Anthony Perego.
In the Interstate Batteries number 19 JR Short Track Super Series regular Roger Henyon Jr.
And piloting the number 20 Napa Shackleton Auto and Truck Parts entry, it's the Jersey Jet, 4-time winner of this race, Brett Hearn. Brett won this race in 1995, 97, 98, and most recently in 2002. He also finished second in 1984, third in 1988, fourth in 1991 and 92, and fifth in 1983 and 1990 Fonda 200s.
In the Ken Hansen Paving number 20 Seeds Track regular Craig Hansen.
And for the number 20S St. Lawrence Radiology Team, it's the thrilling David Schilling.
In the Evolution Construction Services number 21P, another track regular, it's Pep Karate.
And driving the number 24, another St. Lawrence Radiology entry, it's Tim Fuller, who was fourth in 1997 and fifth in the 1999 Fonda 200s.
In the Dodson Construction number 24P, it's rookie modified driver, the dude, Brian Pesolano.
And for the number 27A Smith Logging entry, that's going to be Steve Akers.
In the Tyler Seary-owned Outlaw Speedway 27J, it's the Dr. Danny Johnson, who's picked up second place finishes in 1987, 94, 99, and 2000 runnings of this race. He's also finished fourth in 2001 and fifth in 1986 and 97 runnings of the Fonda 200.
Driving the number 33H Leiders Lawn Care entry is Matt Hitchcock.
In the Hoyanga Racing West End Towing Repairs number 34, it's Lil Bear Dave Constantino picking up his first career modified win at Fonda Speedway back on May 4th.
For the number 35 Adirondack Chevrolet entry, it's Mike Mahaney.
In the Grim G Constructions number 37, it's Alex Tonkin.
And driving the Hallmark Chevrolet number 44 out of the NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series, the Iceman Stuart Friesen, who on March 16th picked up the win in the Melvin L. Joyce's Memorial Fonda 200 qualifier from the Georgetown Speedway. In June 19th, he also won the Outlaw Showdown from the Outlaw Speedway, and in July, he won the return of the Firecracker 50 in a close finish at the line over the 9S of Matt Shepard. July 14th also saw him win New York County Nationals from the Babs Motor Speedway, and he's also a four-time Sunoco modified feature from the Fonda Speedway.
In the Hunts Machine number 51, it is Scotty Huber.
And for the number 55, another Hallmark entry, Allison Rickey.
Also in the 51M in the Datavio Farms, it's Michael McClinton.
Driving the number 76 Palmer Service Center entry, it's going to be Bobby Barron, who on June 1st won the Sunoco Modified feature at Fonda Speedway. He was also second in 2002, third in 1999, and fifth in 2001 Fonda 200s.
In the Fire Management Control Pennsylvania Incorporated, it's the teenage youngster. In the 84Y, Alex Yankowski.
Driving the number 85 Bloomfield's Forest entry, it's the Double D, Demetrius Drelos.
In the Big Boys Toys, number 87, it's Neil Stratton.
And driving the number 91 Smith Site Development entry, the Franklin Flyer, Billy Decker, who in May won the Lightning on the Mountain at Thunder Mountain Speedway. He was also third in 2001, fourth in 1990, and fifth in the 1989 Fonda 200s.
In the Mag Source, number 93, it's the T-Rex Express of Danny Varon, who is a three-time Sunoco Modified feature here at the Tracker Champions.
For the number 121K SGB Motorsports entry, it's Corey Wilder.
Let's take a look at some of your race stats and rules for this weekend at the Fonda Speedway and the Fonda 200. Drivers will draw for heats on Friday before anything starts. Then we have the heats and B mains being 15 laps each this weekend. Drivers will start the 200 main event heads up from their heat races, and then the B main finishers will fill in behind the Friday night qualifiers.
A minimum of 36 cars will take the green flag in the A main on Saturday night.
Two-way radios are not permitted. Only one-way radios are allowed for these race teams this weekend.
The first free laps under each caution will be scored through lap 190. Drivers may only lose laps under green flag conditions. A driver will not lose a lap under caution.
At lap 100, the halfway point, a yellow or red will be called for 10 minutes. Cars will be allowed to refuel, adjust tire pressures, and reapply tear-offs only on the front stretch and will maintain their position. Cars heading to the hot pit area may change tires or make other adjustments, but have to start behind the remaining cars on the speedway.
The lucky dog rule will be in effect for the 200-lap race, meaning at each caution, the first driver 1 lap down will be scored back to the lead lap.
Fonda is a half-mile speedway. In the main event purse for the 200 main event is $125,675 in total, with the winner taking home the big prize money of $53,000.
Let's take a look at your drivers to watch for in the Fonda 200. Your favorites to win are the 44 the Iceman Stuart Friesen, 4-time winner of this race, the Jersey Jet Brett Hearn, the 9S Superman Matt Shepard, and the Flying Squirrel in the 1J Rocky Warner. Some contenders to look out for: the Franklin Flyer in the number 91, Billy Decker, Tim Fuller in the number 24, Mike Mahaney in the 35, and former Fonda champion in the 76, Bobby Barron. Some sleepers to look out for: in the 34, Dave Constantino, the 85 of Double D, Demetrius Drelos, the 2A of Mike Guler, and the 7MM of Mike Maresca.
If you can't make it to the track at any point this weekend, you can also check out the action live on DirtTrackDigest.tv on September 27th on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Saturday, September 28th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Thank you guys so much for watching this preview of the 2019 Fonda 200. For more InSlide Lane modified content, be sure to follow myself on Twitter at KEMMO Cup Series and TNT Motorsports at TNT Network 61. With a preview of the 2019 Fonda 200, this has been KEMMO and TNT Motorsports Network, and we'll see you in the next video.